I love DIY Christmas. Your PJs are too big, Tilly. They're too big. We got the wrong size. Good morning, sunflowers, and welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. I'm so used to saying welcome back to another day of Monday crochet, because if you're new here, well, first of all, if you're new here, my name is Auna. Welcome to the Sunflower family. But if you're new here, you might not know that every single Monday we do a live stream called Monday Crochet, where everyone brings their fiber arts or really any crafts of any kind or just good vibes. We hang out for about an hour, we crochet, we talk, and then normally every Monday after our live stream, our new video comes out. But this month is a little bit different. We're still doing our Monday crochet live streams, but instead of just a video every Monday, as you might know, we are doing Vlogmas. So every single day from December 1st to December 25th, I'll be posting a new video at 6 p.m. Central Time. And Tilly's probably gonna be there in most of them, probably all of them. Yes, I am using a mug, but yes, you are hearing correctly. You are hearing ice jingle around in my mug. I am an iced coffee girl year round in the morning. This is maybe so weird. In the morning, I have to have iced coffee. So today it is just Stoke iced coffee with pumpkin spice creamer. I was feeling pumpkin-y today. Yesterday we did eggnog. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. But in the morning, there's just something so refreshing about iced coffee. I don't know, like warm coffee makes me sleepy. It makes me just like, I'm ready to snuggle up. Iced coffee's like, yeah, let's go, like get ready for the day. So like in the evenings, I love decaf. And with my decaf coffee in the evenings, I always do it hot, and I love having like a toasty little drink with a fun little creamer. It is so nice and relaxing, and like I said, it feels like I'm ready to go to sleep. My iced coffee, this stuff wakes me up. If you did not see Vlogmas Day 1 yesterday, we started out so strong. We did our first project from our Woobles advent calendar. Y'all have been asking me to try the Woobles for so long, and I've been avoiding it because I was a little bit scared I wasn't gonna like it. I had so much fun. I like genuinely learned so much, even though I've been crocheting for 25 years. And as somebody who does not like making plushies, it was so easy to follow. Once again, this is not sponsored in any way by the Woobles, but throughout the first 12 days, we will be opening one part of the Woobles advent calendar every single day. So I'm so excited. I think from what I read whenever I bought the advent calendar, there are 4 complete Wooble sets in this advent calendar. And yesterday on day 1, we did the first one. We made Sergey the Beaver. I am going to give Sergey the Beaver away as a Christmas present, and I have the perfect idea of what to do with Sergey to make him the cutest present for someone in my life, but I'm not gonna talk about that yet in case they see the video. So at some point throughout our Vlogmas journey, y'all will find out who is getting Sergey the Beaver. So since we did a complete Wooble yesterday, I don't think today will be a complete Wooble. I think it'll be some sort of like crochet tool or something. I'm like, what else could be in this advent calendar? If there's only 4 complete Woobles, then what else is in here? I'm intrigued. So today, I'm thinking that we actually get to decorating the craft room, because yesterday we were going to decorate the craft room. Yesterday we started the day by having coffee, doing a little reading. We cleaned the craft room, and then we went to Turnip Green Creative Reuse Center, which is this really cool recycling place in Nashville, where they basically take things that you can't donate to like a normal thrift store and you can't recycle at a normal recycling place, like little drawstring bags or scrap pieces of wood or loose screws, paint bottles that are half empty, half used crayons, old skeins of yarn, like so many things that are still usable that should not be going to a landfill. So I knew that I wanted some scrap fabric to make some sort of like a tie scrap fabric garland, and I also knew that I wanted to get some scrap paper to make paper chains. So yesterday we went to Turnip Green Creative Reuse and we got a bunch of fabric and a bunch of paper. I actually have the fabric in the dryer right now. Anytime I get any fabric or clothing secondhand, I throw it in the wash, and so it's almost dry right now. And so I'm thinking that today we could maybe start on our paper chains or maybe our scrap fabric garland. Anyways, yesterday I was way too ambitious. I really thought that we were going to be able to clean the craft room, put away all my fall decor, do the Woobles, go to the Creative Reuse Center, and then decorate the full craft room while also making parts of the decorations that we're using for the craft room. A little too ambitious, but that's okay. I'm really glad that we're doing Vlogmas so we can just do a little bit of this every single day at our own pace together. So today, I think we are really going to commit this day to decorating the craft room and make it look as magical, as whimsical as we possibly can. I'm genuinely just so excited. And I'm like, oh man, I wish our bookshelves were already up before the end of this month. I think we're gonna have our bookshelves and our trinket shelves in our craft room, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. So once we do get those installed in a couple weeks, we will absolutely be adding some decorations to those as well. But for now, we still have plenty of craft room to decorate. So I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna read for a little bit. Once again, I am reading The Spell Shop that has beautiful purple edges and a cat with wings on the front. And then we're gonna start decorating. I was about to go put on like real human clothes, and then I just started thinking about the fact that we're not leaving the house today. We are chilling, we are decorating, we are crafting. Why not wear my ridiculous Christmas onesie that, yes, indeed does say snow angel on the butt? Josh's mom got me this onesie the first Christmas that we were together, so what is that, 8 Christmases ago now? Still my favorite Christmas PJs ever. So fun. I'm gonna go and bring all my Christmas decor in here so we can see what we have and see what we're gonna make. That I was wearing antlers. I was trying to carry everything upstairs, and so I just like threw them on as I grabbed everything. You know what? We're gonna rock it. I am so excited to have a Christmas tree for the craft room. I actually have like a second little Christmas tree as well that's a little smaller than this one. We're gonna set everything up and then see if we might wanna also bring the second one up here. This one is pre-lit, but I don't have any ornaments for it. So probably not today, but maybe in tomorrow's vlog or maybe the day after that. We need to make ornaments. I don't know what we're gonna make yet. I kind of want to do like maybe some paper snowflakes, maybe some polymer clay ornaments. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. If you have ideas for DIY ornaments, let me know in the comments, and maybe we'll make them at some point this month during Vlogmas. I feel like I'm really bad at fluffing artificial trees. Growing up, we always got real trees, and then whenever I moved out, I started getting artificial trees at my house, and I just feel like I never got the hang of it. I feel like no matter what I do, they're always a little bit wonky, but that's okay. Maybe it's a little bit of like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I just realized I don't have a tiny Christmas tree skirt. Ooh, another thing that we get to make. The Tilly has joined us. Hi, baby girl. And speaking of the Tilly, y'all might notice this little stepladder over here. That is Tilly's like makeshift window seat. We are building a window seat for this window for Tilly, but we don't have it yet. It will happen at some point during our Vlogmas journey this month. But for now, she is on the little ladder, and I will never sacrifice Tilly's comfort for aesthetics. So that is why you will continue to see a little stepladder in the background of these videos. But I started thinking about the blanket, and this blanket is this old cat in space blanket that we had. I was thinking that maybe I could replace the blanket with like a little bit of like a Christmassy blanket. So we'll still keep her little stepladder seat there, but we'll make it just slightly Christmassier. Yes. Oh, sorry, I smacked you with my antlers. I did this cut and tie blanket with my mom last year from Joann's, RIP. So let's fold this up and put it on Tilly's stepladder. Do you like this blanket? Is it Tilly approved? I couldn't tell you why, but it feels like the vibe is that the Christmas tree should be over here. So let's move our little squirrel teapot and our mega jar of buttons and our mushroom full of scrap yarn that's going on our scrap yarn blanket. Let's scoot the paint back a little bit and put our tree right here. We have Christmas tree lights. And I have to show you this. One of my favorite things about the craft room was that my dad rewired everything to where all of my backlights are on a switch. And so I just plugged the Christmas tree in to that switch as well. So now if I just click the switch, everything comes on. I always feel like the Grinch whenever he just twists that one little light bulb and all of the lights come on in Whoville. That's what this is giving. Do we want our little snowman cookie jar over here as well? I'm also trying to figure out where we should put the woobles because we are going to be opening a wooble every day for the next 12 days. So I don't really want to like have it back here so far that it's like hard to get out, but it kind of works really well having it like against the back. Oh my gosh, our little Christmas tree. I'm sure I'm going to reorganize this like 15 times this month. We're just gonna get it kind of set up. I have these Christmas tree farm jars. I think for the next month, I'm gonna take my little excess bead jars and pour them into these. Now these are beads that I do need to sort eventually and actually like put in with all of my like beads, but I haven't gone through them yet. And so I just had them in these cute little jars because you know me, I like cute little jars. I put beads in one and tiny ducks in another. If you ever see me in real life, say hi. There's about a 99% chance that I will have tiny ducks on me and I'll give you a tiny duck. Isn't it absolutely crazy if we put a Labubu on top of the tree, just like straight up King Kong style, just hanging onto the tree? I decided to move the woobles. I just think it was gonna be too hard every day to like get it from behind all that stuff and then like put it back. And it kind of took up a lot of space. And we have a lot of goodies we want to put back here. And I just feel like now it looks so cute. It is this perfect mix of quirky and crafty and Christmassy. Wait a second, is that Halloween stuff that I missed? I forgot to put away my Gilmore Girls magnets. Oh my gosh, this needs to go away with my fall stuff. And we need to make some Christmassy magnets to put on my little magnet display or whatever this is. I have this really pretty garland and I was gonna hang it on our window, and as pretty as that would be, I just think that I would rather make a garland for the window. I think we can make something really cool out of scrap fabric. And I'm still so determined to do the paper chains, and I wanted to do them all the way across, back and forth. But do you see this rail in the ceiling? This is my camera arm. I mean, I'm sure my regulars already know this, but if you're new here, that is where you guys usually are. My dad built this for me. That way I can put my camera on here and film at all different angles and like move it around, but it has to be able to slide through the room, so I can't put the paper chains all the way across. But I feel like I could still put the paper chains like drooping like this back and forth on either side of it and maybe like make some dangly hang down snowflakes. You remember that scene in Elf whenever Buddy is staying with his dad in New York and he just like covers the house with paper chains and paper snowflakes? It's like, that is what I want this room to look like, but I also still want it to be usable. So how much is too much? How much can we actually do, but make it to where I can still walk around, where Josh can walk around in here, because remember Josh is 6'4". So I need to like make sure they don't hang down too far, but hang down just far enough we can see them. We're gonna make it magical and practical. Practical magic. Last year at Christmas, I was unwrapping a gift from Aunt Teresa, and along with like the gift, there were these two balls of cord. And I was like, ooh, you know, immediately in my brain, I'm like, these are so pretty. But then my brain just starts thinking, well, did she mean to put these balls of cord in with the gift? Like, I don't want to just be like, yay, balls of cord. Because I couldn't tell if they just like were in there by accident or on purpose. And I just kind of like held them up and I was like, oh, these are cool. Like, what are these for? And she was like, because you make stuff. So thank you to Aunt Teresa for giving me these balls of cord because I make stuff. And I think today we're gonna use it for our base, for our scrap fabric garland. Like, this is perfect. It's like the perfect width. And this gold just gives like Christmassy vibes. So if it shows through, it's just perfect. I just got all of the scrap fabric that I got from the turnip green yesterday out of the wash. Now I do have some scrap fabric here that I might also use, but I found some really good finds yesterday. I tried to stick with like obviously reds and golds and greens. The thing I like about a lot of the fabric from the turnip green is like, it's truly scrap fabric. So I do want to kind of use this first because a lot of the fabric that I have, it might be like smaller pieces, but they're smaller pieces of fabric that I can still like use for other things. But I love that these were kind of all in like odd shapes and like frayed edges. I just really feel like I can take these that would have ended up in a landfill and hopefully give them a whole new life. I forgot about my drink, and no, I'm not having another cup of coffee. I am going to have a Sprite Zero and I'm gonna put it in my snowman cup because If there's one tiny thing that could make your life slightly more whimsical, it's drinking out of fun cups. I cut my finger on like the roller thingy. This little thing. It was my fault. Yeah, literally, it's literally wet. I just washed the blood off of it. It's barely a tiny cut. It's like a paper cut. I had my finger too close to the edge and it got caught right there. So don't do that. Also, y'all, I'm still not used to knowing where all of my crafting stuff is. So like, oh, hi, Tilly. Hey, baby, let's not climb in the closet. No, the closet's not safe right now. No, you can't climb in there. No, baby, you don't need anything in there, okay? I know that you think you do, but you don't need anything from in there. No. Oh, I know, you're so pitiful. Are you so sad? Anyways, I am still not used to knowing where all my crafting stuff is. And to be fair, I still don't know where everything is, but I know where a lot more is than I knew a couple months ago. If you're new here, you might not know that the whole craft room is very, very new. I have spent the last few months building all of this with my dad in his workshop. There's a full playlist on my page if you want to see how we built all of this. So before this room was the craft room, it was just like a storage loft. I don't mean like a good storage room. I don't mean like there were organized boxes and I knew everything was. I mean, it was like a junk drawer, but a room, like a junk room. It was horrible. And because of that, I never really knew where things were. And because of that, I think I have maybe like 3 of these big cutting mats because I kept losing them and buying them again. I ended up with 9, I think, hot glue guns. So anyways, I have been getting my life organized. And now that I know where things are, I'm not used to knowing where things are yet. So I started out, as you saw, with scissors. And I'm like, this is gonna take forever to cut all this fabric into these little strips with scissors. And then I was like, wait, I know where my little slicer thing is. And then I did cut my finger, but it's healing up already, it looks like. It was a really thin little just paper cut. So I am slicing all of this. I also don't know why. I don't know why I thought this amount of fabric was gonna be enough to do like the ties all the way across the window. We're gonna need so much more than this. But that is where our fabric in the closet comes in. Most of this fabric are remnants from Joann's, as you can see. So a lot of them are smaller and I do have a lot of holiday ones. I'm gonna pull out all of like the reds and greens. That's kind of fall-ish. Is that Christmassy enough? I don't know. We'll take a look at these. If I have a project idea for them, once I lay it all out, I won't use it for this. But if it is just indeed scraps, I'll add it to our garland. I'm cracking up. Apparently everyone in my life really does just like give me their things that, you know, they're not using anymore, that they're like, ooh, Holly could use this, because I found this fabric that I think works really well because it's like gold and red. And I was like, what is this fabric from? Because it's like cut in like a weird way and it wasn't rolled up like the Joann scraps. And I was like, oh my gosh, my friend Kayla had, I think maybe like reupholstered her chairs or something. And she brought me a ton of this red and gold fabric. And this is gonna be perfect for our garland. So I've been cutting a ton and I don't know how much more I need to cut. So I think I need to start tying it onto our big string. I tied a couple on to see how it's gonna look. I'm so excited. It's gonna look so good. Let's figure out how long this cord is gonna be on our window to figure out how much more scraps we need to cut. Y'all, I'm so emotional right now. I love our community so much. Like, I don't know how I got so lucky. Like, this little corner of the internet that we have created. But I guess it's like, it's not even luck, because it's like, we all made this together, you know? Like, the fact that so many of y'all show up every single week. Like, we're going on 100 weeks of doing our Monday crochet live streams and our new videos every week. And I mean, it's been like 5 years that I've been really doing content creation, but it's been about 2 years of doing like the live streaming and the long form. And there are so many of y'all that for the last like 100 weeks or how long it's been have shown up every single week and just are such a part of this community and just so supportive of not just me, but like each other and your projects and like what's going on in your lives. And like, y'all are just wonderful, just genuinely wonderful. I told y'all today on the live stream that we're going to be doing Vlogmas this year, and y'all were so excited and so supportive and immediately like telling me like not to stress out. If we miss a day, it's okay. I'm like, no, we're not missing a day. Okay, it's only day 2. I shouldn't promise that yet, but I'm gonna do my best to not miss a day. And I explained this today on the live stream, but I wanted to also talk to you guys about this too in one of our actual Vlogmas videos. These videos are filmed a couple days ahead of time. Basically, one of the reasons I was not going to do Vlogmas was because a few days before Christmas, we are going to be traveling like across the country to see Josh's family. And then when we get there, we're going to be, you know, with a lot of people, a lot of kids. And I was like, I don't really like vlogging around, you know, a bunch of people. I never have kids in any of my videos. If I do, I like put an emoji on their face, you know? And the idea of like trying to like vlog while traveling was really stressing me out. And then I started thinking about the fact that my family, for one, they love being in my videos. Y'all have seen my parents so many times in so much of my content. They have so much fun with it. But we're doing our Christmas a couple days early this year. And I was like, wait, this is a perfect opportunity. If I just start Vlogmas just a few days early, then I can film our Christmas Eve and our Christmas Day a few days before Christmas and Christmas Day. And then I can actually release those videos on Christmas and Christmas Day. So each day that you're seeing a video, this was filmed a few days previous, but I will still be doing a vlog every single day from December 1st to December 25th. I don't know how people do it completely in real time because like literally y'all, I edit all my own videos, and our Vlogmas day 1, I think I edited for like 3 or 4 hours yesterday and another 3 or 4 hours today. Even if I am a few days ahead, I'm gonna have to get my editing down to being a lot faster than this if I'm gonna keep up with one vlog every day. So while we were on our live stream, we worked on our garland. This is so gorgeous. I'm so obsessed with how this is turning out. I think I'll probably trim them to be like similar lengths, maybe. Do we like how that looks? Just kind of like crazy? I don't know. This is gonna be so beautiful. Let's look at it on the window. Okay. Yeah, I figured it was about halfway right now, so I could see what it's gonna look like on half the window. Ignore that just like awkward tie. We'll obviously make it look better. I gotta stand back and look at it with you guys. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. Wait, I actually might like them really long. Do we like how this looks? Like long and flowy? Huh, I kinda like that. Would it be too busy if I made some like felt sewn ornaments and like also put them on here? I'd actually like that'd be so pretty. Jingle bells. What about like bells in the front of it? Oh my gosh, I feel like there's so much we could do with this. And I also love that I'm kind of like gonna line it up with these lights where the lights will kind of show under it. Or I could even put the lights, ooh, maybe the lights need to go, do the lights need to go on top of it? That might be the way to go. Oh, I love DIY Christmas.
Hey Tilly, are you nice and cozy down there? We have our space heater on and we all toasty and nice and warm. How's it going, pretty girl? You're so pretty.
It turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Here is the garland. And just the way that it looks with the yarn, with the Christmas decor.
What do you see, Tilly? What you looking at? Oh, thank you.
I made such a big deal out of this fabric being a part of it, and you may be looking at it being like, where's that beautiful dark red and gold fabric?
Just to put it lightly, that fabric was unusable.
It definitely would need like a serger along the sides or something to be sewn up along the sides, and I'm not about to do that, mainly because I don't know how to use my sewing machine yet, but I'll learn. I'm gonna learn. We're gonna learn how to sew next year, and it's gonna be great. But for now, this was unusable, so I had tied them all on. And I'm like, man, this is getting messy. And it took me way too long to realize it was all the same fabric that was falling apart. Like the rest of them, like some of them have a little bit of frayed ends, but like nothing compared to this one. So, oops.
I still have quite a bit of scraps. I'm thinking that we might make a second one sometime soon for my mantle downstairs above the fireplace. I just love how it looks.
And that above the mantle would just be so rustic and so pretty. Like,
yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. While I was hanging out my garland, I was thinking about my paper chains, and I was like, man, how am I gonna cut these to be all the exact same size? Am I gonna have to measure like 2 inches by 6 inches every single time? Like, that's gonna get so tiring. I have my tape measure. And then I was like, Holly, what are you talking about? You literally have a board that has measurements written on it and a little slicer thing. Like, I can literally just lay the paper on here and slice, 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 slice. So easy, so easy. So here's what I'm thinking to end out our night. I am dying to know what is in our Woobles day 2. So let's open up our day 2 box for our Woobles. And then I think I might kind of call it a cozy night. I might turn on some Christmas movies and just start cutting the paper for our paper chains. I probably won't actually make any of the paper chains tonight, but once again, that is what is great about a Vlogmas series where we can just truly do a little bit every day and I can take y'all along for the ride. So tonight, if I go ahead and start cutting a bunch of paper while watching a little Christmas movie, tomorrow we will be ready to get out the stapler and start stapling all of them together, hanging them up, figuring out how in the world to make the craft room truly just like a winter wonderland. Are we ready? Let's open day 2. Here's our day 2 box. Air. The design is like honestly like really impressive and just really well thought out. Okay, and if you weren't here yesterday, this is not an ad. I bought this with my own money and it was a lot of money. I believe this Woobles advent calendar was like $140. So not gifted, not an ad. All thoughts are my own, all opinions are my own. Even when I do ads, y'all know that I'm still like 100% honest, but I have to let y'all know that this is not sponsored. I just really, really wanted to try it out. Oh, is it like a mystery thing? Tiny toy candy. Wait, is this actually like a crochet kit too? Is it just tiny? Do I get to make something else? Hi Tilly, what is it? Do you wanna come check it out? What is it? I don't think it's a Tilly candy. Wait, it's like a tiny Woobles kit. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, I was not expecting to crochet today, but I'm so excited. We're gonna make a tiny candy. Let's grab our Woobles crochet hook. If you missed yesterday, look how adorable this crochet hook is. It's so cute. If you missed yesterday's video where we did day 1 of the Woobles advent calendar and I made Sergey the beaver, that was my first time ever trying the Woobles and I'm obsessed. I honestly love it. I know that they're expensive. I know they're expensive, and I'm not saying that like, oh my gosh, you need to get the Woobles to learn how to crochet. Like, obviously not. Even I do tutorials here on YouTube if you want to check out my tutorials, if you want to learn how to crochet. But if you know someone who is like wanting to learn how to crochet and really has told you how much they want to crochet little plushies, the Woobles really is the way to go. Like, honestly, this was excellent. I have tried so many other little crochet plushie kits, and I don't really feel like any of them could have straight up taught you how to crochet. But whenever I was doing this little guy yesterday, yes, I have been crocheting for 25 years, but I was watching it and being like, wow, like, yeah, you could just like watch this as a beginner crocheter and truly learn how to crochet. Like, they're doing something really cool. I'm really glad that you guys talked me into finally trying the Woobles. You've been asking me for like a year. I'm so sorry. To make up for it, we're doing 12 days in a row of videos that include the Woobles. So we're gonna be making up a lot of time with our Woobles. I did it! My second Wooble. Okay, we were talking about this yesterday. They're called the Woobles, but it's like a singular of Woobles, just Wooble? Probably, right? They're not called Woobles. Yeah, that makes sense, right? It's a Wooble. I've just never heard somebody refer to them as a Wooble. It's always like, I'm doing the Woobles, but it's a Wooble. Anyways, I hate doing embroidery. I hated doing the red little wraparound thing, and I still don't really think I did it right. I hated doing Sergey the beaver's like teeth and nose. Honestly, the way they explained the nose in the video was like so helpful, and I was like, okay, I understand how to do noses now. I've watched videos on noses before. It never really made sense to me, but that actually made sense. So thank you to the Woobles for that. Now I think I'm going to hang our piece of candy on our tree, and that'll be our very first handmade ornament on our tree. I know this tree is so tiny, but I really do want to put a bunch of little handmade ornaments on it. The rule for this tree is that they have to be handmade. They have to be handmade ornaments. How does that sound?
So cute. I love our tiny piece of crochet candy. I knew that I really wanted to make paper chains, but I did not want to buy new paper to use to make paper chains. So yesterday, if you missed the vlog, we went to Turnip Green Creative Reuse. It is like my favorite place in Nashville. It's technically kind of like, I guess, a recycling center. I don't actually know exactly what it is, a creative reuse, I guess. Basically how the Turnip Green works is you bring things there that are still usable, but like you don't need anymore, but you can't really donate anywhere else. So think like empty pill bottles, wine corks. If you retile your bathroom and then you have like 5 tiles left over, you can take that to the Turnip Green and somebody else can use it to fix, you know, their bathroom, or if they want to do a mosaic. People donate buttons and scrap wood, old DVDs and CDs. Also things like sewing machines, sewing patterns, picture frames, carpet samples, other kinds of flooring samples, and of course, they have recycled paper, or I guess technically donated paper. It's not like paper that's been made by recycling it, but it's paper that somebody else didn't need anymore and they didn't want to throw it away, so they brought it to the Turnip Green. So right now, for example, I am cutting up like a folder that was donated, I think, by a Gregory. So if you were the Gregory that donated an old red folder to the Turnip Green, thank you. Your red folder is now being turned into my paper chains. But no, the Turnip Green is literally so cool. If you missed yesterday's video, I honestly highly recommend just going and at least checking out the section with the Turnip Green, or just keep following along this month because odds are we're gonna be back at the Turnip Green for something this month. I don't know if I've ever made paper chains before. I'm assuming whenever I was a kid, I might have. I'm making these roughly 2 inches by 9 inches. I don't know how anybody cuts in a straight line with these things. Also, I'm holding it really weird because I'm really paranoid I'm gonna cut my finger again like I did earlier. Oh my gosh, wait, this is amazing. We might have to figure out how to hang this up. This is too fun. Is this gonna work? What's the chance I can just push pin this into the ceiling? Is that a horrible idea? If it's a horrible idea, don't tell me. It worked. Okay, so my thought, this is not gonna be nearly enough, obviously, but I'm wondering if I can zigzag them back and forth. Okay, we have to see if this is gonna work. I don't want them to like take away from the yarn wall, so I don't want them to like go down too far, but I also want you to still be able to kind of see them. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Our paper chains look so cute. Look at them. I love the alternating with all the red and green on one side and the white on the other side. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, I don't know if I should just make the other side match tomorrow and just do about that amount on the other side, or if I should like keep coming out here. And I'm kind of thinking we might have enough space in between here to have like snowflakes hanging down. Oh yeah, we're absolutely gonna do paper snowflakes. You know, honestly, for not leaving my pajamas, it's been a successful day. It has been such a good day. Look at these paper chains. I'm obsessed with our scrap fabric garland. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to make another one of these for the mantle. And then just all of our little decor. Oh my gosh, even our little wooble. I am obsessed. I love the holidays. I love the cozy season. And I love Vlogmas. I know that this is only the end of day 2, but this has already been so much fun. And I just cannot wait for the next 23 days with y'all. I've already been brainstorming like what I want to do tomorrow for Vlogmas. I know that one of my favorite thrift stores is doing 50% off the whole store. And if you are new here, you might not know that this year I am either making or thrifting all of my holiday presents, and we still have some people that we need to find things for. So we might pop by that thrift store, and that thrift store is like a little bit north of Nashville, and there's another coffee shop north of Nashville that I love. So maybe we'll go to the coffee shop and do some editing because we have a lot of footage to edit from, you know, the Vlogmases. We will of course be opening day 3 of our Woobles calendar. And maybe if we have time, we'll make some more paper chains. And I don't know what else we're gonna get into tomorrow, but it's gonna be fun. Well, friends, thank you for coming along with me on day 2 of Vlogmas. If you're new here, welcome to the Sunflower family. My name is Auna, and we usually do new videos every single Monday. But for the month of December, we are officially doing Vlogmas, which means new videos every single day from December 1st to December 25th at 6 p.m. Central Time. See you tomorrow.